Hey everybody, I wanted just to show you where I'm at on my Country Christmas Gifts by Donna Gelsinger. This is a Diamond Art Club painting, Do What Makes You Sparkle, although mine is Sparkle Never Goes Out of Style. And I thought I would just show you where I'm at. I've been working on this all last week, or all this past week, and I am right over here in this little square over here, moving on over into, let's see if I can take that off. Then I'll be moving over into that square. But isn't it gorgeous? I'm almost done with the sled, or I'm pretty close to it. And the Christmas gifts are all done, or almost all done. And now I'm going into the snowman. And I think little Gracie wants to say hi. Come here, Gracie. Come here. Oh, she's not gonna come over here. Otherwise I'd get her in the shot too. So that's the Country Christmas Gifts. And we're gonna do a little whip and chat on that. And we're gonna also do a my thrift store haul that I did today. And there's one item from a garage sale. We braved the rain for the garage sale. So here we go. But I wanted to show you where I am at on this one, because this is what I've been concentrating on all week. So hang on there, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I am back, guys. Diamonds by Teeda here. Hey, so you got to see my progress. You got to see the whole diamond painting of the Country Christmas Gifts by Donna Gelsinger. And this is the section that I have completed. And then I'm going to start working on this way across. And then from there, I'm probably going to flip it sideways and go up this way, I think is what I'm going to do. But yeah, here we are. I'm super excited. And I was going to show you what I bought at the thrift stores and at one garage sale. So I thought I'd share that, and then we do a whip and chat. So I don't think this is going to be a super long video or anything like that, but I wanted to get together with you. It is a dreary and kind of cold and rainy day, and I don't even have a cup of coffee or anything. So we are just going to roll with it. How about that? And it looks like Gracie might want to go outside, but she's reluctant to go through the dog door. She's been a lot better, I will tell you. But I'm going to put her outside really quick to go potty, and then we can sit and go ahead and talk. So hang on just a second. I'll be right back. She's a little bit of a slow learner here, but one of these days she's going to get it and be able to do everything all by herself. Okay, so let's tell you what I got. And I'll tell you some of the stuff my sister got, which is really kind of cool. So the one thing that I wanted to get was I needed a small loaf pan so that I could make either a meatloaf or a small like banana nut bread or pumpkin bread or something like that. Because, you know, it's just me. So I don't need to make a huge thing, right? And I have not been able to find one. You'd think that there would be a small loaf pan, but I found it today. So I'll just quickly just show you. It's just a little loaf pan, no big deal. I think it was like $2. It was something like that. And it's a Baker's Secret. I don't know if that is from Walmart. I can't remember, but it looks like it really hasn't been used really. So that's going to be perfect. And I'm going to make my mom's meatloaf in this for tonight's dinner is what I'm going to have. I'm going to have that, and I think I'm going to have a sweet potato, and I forget what kind of veggies I have. I think I've either got broccoli or a broccoli cauliflower mix. I think that's the veggies I have. Or I have a can of green beans, I think. So one of those. So that is my loaf pan. Okay, and then I'm always on the prowl for Starbucks coffee cups. either for resale or to for me to keep. And usually they mark up the Starbucks. Usually they're like $4, so they're usually too much for me to buy unless I absolutely love it for my own personal use. But I found this one, and it's just Starbucks coffee. It came actually in 2015 is when this one came out. And again, it doesn't look like it really was used, and they had it marked for 79 cents. So I may use it for myself, or I may flip it on eBay. I'm not certain what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do one of the two. But I like it. And, you know, what's really funny is I don't drink Starbucks coffee that much. I drink their tea. I like their tea. I usually get like Earl Grey, or I'll get an herbal tea or something like that. Although, okay, we're going squirrel thought, random squirrel thought. And I think I've already told this to you before, but I've got so many new viewers and subscribers that maybe you haven't heard this before. But one of my favorite teas is Harney & Sons, and they make a Paris tea, and it's a black tea, and it has some vanilla in it and some other flavors, but the Paris tea is absolutely delicious, and Dutch Brothers carries it. And so I will get a Dutch Brothers Paris tea, you know, quite often. So, so yeah, I don't do coffee too much. Once in a while I do. My brother is a Starbucks fan, and sometimes we'll go first thing in the morning on either Saturday or Sunday, and we'll get coffee and we'll sit and chat for a while. But I did get that one. So that's my Starbucks mug on that. And then, let's see. The next one is another cup, okay? And this one, I just liked the quote. I really liked the quote. Although maybe it could have been rewritten, but I really do love it. So let me show it to you. This one says, "Every woman's success should be an inspiration to another. We're strongest when we cheer each other on." And it could be, you know, every person's success. I mean, if I wanted to change that up, but maybe she was speaking particularly to a woman's audience. I'm not certain. But this is a quote from Serena Williams. Definitely one of the best tennis players of all times. So I really, really I loved the quote. So I thought about that with just our diamond painting and YouTube community, and how we are, I mean, we're really a close-knit community. And I think celebrating each other is a really, really good thing. So we need to celebrate each other. And I don't know, it was 79 cents. I don't know if this is a company or an organization or what that is. So I don't really care necessarily about that, but I really liked the quote. So that was that. And then, oh, I didn't tell you what I almost bought, and I'm so bummed about it too. You know, I love Nikki Boehm. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. Or it looks like Boehme, but it's German, and I think it's Boehm. If someone is German, please let me know how to pronounce it, so I don't mess it up. But it's spelled Boehme, I believe. And Dreamer Designs has her artwork, and I have many of her paintings. Let me turn my watch off. There we go. Anyway, at Goodwill, they had one of her prints, and it was a lighthouse, and it was stunning. And I'm going to put a picture of it up here so you can see it. It was fabulous. Oh, and I'm getting a call, but I will take that later. Anyway, It's a beautiful, beautiful print. I didn't like the frame. You can probably see I didn't like the frame. But when we pulled it down to look at it, there was some damage on the print. So I was super, super bummed about that. But they only wanted like $10 for it. And I was thinking, okay, I'm going to get the print. I'm going to reframe it. And we will be good to go. Come on, Gracie. Come on in. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Well, we'll see if she'll come on in. Hopefully she will, because she's standing out in the rain, I think. We'll give her a minute. So anyway, that was the one thing that I didn't get. The next thing that I want to show you is I got this beautiful Abraham Hunter puzzle. I'm going to set up a puzzle in the living room, and I'm gonna work on it. So I don't know if it's going to be this one, because I've got another puzzle that I'm going to show you as well. But this one's called the Fairy Tale Cottage. I am hoping that all the pieces are there. I'll show this to you. I think these are sold at Walmart, if I'm not mistaken. But the thing about this one, oh, excuse me, this one I know is all the pieces. This is still sealed. It is brand new, a brand new puzzle. So all the pieces are going to be here, and I don't have to worry about it. And that's going to be pretty cool. I love puzzles. My mom used to love puzzles. And puzzles are expensive. Have you priced them? Puzzles are really expensive. Like if you go into the Hallmark store, I think they're like, I don't know, $25 or something like that. And I don't know how much these are in the store. I think this was just a couple dollars. It was like $3 or something like that. So I thought that was a really good deal. And it's my colors. And I liked it. So that is that one. So let me put that over there. And then the next thing I got, I can always use this stuff. This is a non-stick shelf liner, and it's not a super big piece, but I do have to reline a couple shelves. And this works really good because if you cut out a piece, you can use it to open jars with to get a better grip on. And it works really well to open the jar lids that are really, really tight. I'm going to take my watch off. This is going to drive me crazy. It keeps popping on with the time. So I got this one, which is good. Got that. Okay, put that up there. And then next, okay, one of my favorite people, I love his books. I love his inspiration. I like to listen to him speak, is Max Lucado. And this is a Max Lucado Because of Bethlehem Christmas coloring book. And it's a little bit, there's a little bit of edge wear on it, but I do not believe it was colored in. And I'm going to flip a couple pages. We'll go through a couple things so you can see it. But like this is one quote. It says, Jesus comes not with a list of things for you to do, but with the list of things he has already done. So there's inspiration, and then there's beautiful coloring pages. Like this one is Jesus lifts burdens. He doesn't add to them. And then we've got Christmas trees here. And it says, when we make good things the ultimate things, we set ourselves up. Oh, when we make good things the ultimate things, we set ourselves up for disappointment. So it's basically talking about not making things the most important thing in your life. Let's see, what else is here? We've got, let's see, what else do we have here? I love this sleigh, and this is the greatest of Christmas gifts, a deeper appreciation for the sacrifice of Jesus. So there's just all kinds of different inspirational quotes and all of these different coloring pages. Like my mom would have loved this Dove of Peace. And here's another one. God changes us day by day. We'll never be sinless, but we will sin less. So I love this coloring book. It is fabulous. And then I found another puzzle, and this would make an awesome diamond painting. Let me tell you, I love this. This is a Ravensburger puzzle, and I'm going to hold that up so you can see it. And look at that Aurora Borealis. And, you know, it's a winter night, and there's a hot tub and a fire. I love it. You've got skis, and, you know, we have the pup that's asleep right there and a sled. I thought this was beautiful. It's only 500 pieces. Now, this is the one that I'm hoping all the pieces are there. And they're really nice, big pieces. This must be an expensive type puzzle. This is really nice. So somebody did it, and hopefully if none of the pieces fell out or nobody took a piece, we will be in good shape. So I got that one. And I may start with this one because it's only 500 pieces. And then the last thing that I want to show you, I am super excited about because I got a really great deal on this. This is a Bagolini travel bag. I'm going to pull this out so you can see it. It has all these pockets on the side. It has, you know, it's really deep in here, again, with more pockets, all kinds of stuff for a travel bag. It is selling, actually it's on sale at the Bagolini website for, it was, gosh, I can't remember, it was $90 something. I'll put a picture of it up here. This looks like it's almost in new condition. The lady that I bought it from at the garage sale said that her mom had used it like once or twice. The only thing, it's missing the shoulder strap. I don't really particularly care because I can use the regular handles and that's fine. But what I'm thinking that I want to use this, guys, is when I go on the West Coast retreat next March, that this is gonna hold all my diamond painting accessories because I have all these different pockets. I can put my pens in here. I can put wax and glue dots and trays and anything else that I want to bring with me to diamond paint. I thought that this would be really good, particularly when I have to carry stuff down from my room to wherever we're gonna be diamond painting. So that was my intent to purchase this, and it was $8. So $8 for a bag that is costing, well, it's on sale for over $90 right now, is amazing. And even if I got tired of it, I can flip it on eBay and get a good price for it on that. So super happy with that. So that is what I am doing there. And I'm going to bring you in just a little bit closer so that we can start diamond painting. And I am going, let's see, I'm going to have to move this over this way a little bit. And then I'm going to turn on my light pad. Oops, I got to go plug it in. I'm going to put you on pause for a second because somebody is texting me. I think it's my son. So I'm going to pause you for just a minute and I will be right back, okay? So hang on. Okay, everybody, I am back. Let me grab my pen. Guess I need to pull you out so you can see this a little bit better, huh? There we go. I'm going to be using my pretty pink floral pen. And this came from MTN Inspirations. And I need to grab, hang on a second, I need to grab a little bit of wax. I have a feeling I need to put some wax in my pen. And then I'm gonna be good. We'll be all ready to go. And I'm gonna be using a pink Diamond Art Club tray. So we will do that. And then we'll just chat a little bit more about stuff. Whatever kind of squirrel thoughts that my poor little pea brain can think of. Gracie did come in from outside. I was talking so much I didn't even hear her. So she is sound asleep in the chair. And let's see if I can go in a little bit. Everybody tells me they like it when I am in a little bit. There we go. I'm going to be working on some of these A's. Anyway, so what are you guys doing today? Are you doing anything special, or you just relaxing? I hope I'm getting these straight because it's a little bit far in front of me. And sometimes with my depth perception, I don't see it quite as well, but I guess I can also kind of watch in my my computer, because I have on my computer what I'm filming, so I can tell what I am doing. There we go. So for me, what else am I going to do today? I told you I'm making a meatloaf. I just love meatloaf. And then when I get done with this whip and chat, I'm going to try to go over and visit my son and daughter-in-law. He hasn't been feeling real well, so I wanted to check in on him and see how he's doing. And then I need to check in on the grandkids too, but I think I might do that tomorrow instead. That's about as far down as I can go. Unless I bring you out. I guess I could bring you out just a smidgy, huh? I'll bring you out a little bit. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing myself today. I caught Crafting with V's live this morning for a little bit before I left. Oh, and you can't even see where I'm at. Okay, I will, give me just a second. I only have just a couple more drills down here, and then I will move up so I don't have to reposition the camera, and then I'll do a different color and stay up in frame so that you can see me better. So sorry about that. I just wanted to finish the last of those A's. We'll do something different. Well, I found out, my sister was telling me today that they're building a Goodwill right by my house that literally is going to be like 3 to 5 minutes away. So that is going to be really fun, that I can just pop in there. I could pop in there on a lunch hour. You know, I could pop in, you know, after work. It'd be just so easy. So easy. And yeah, that will be good. Because I like to, if I can go on Sunday or Monday, that's when they change the color that is 50% off. They've got one color tag a week that is 50% off. And then the color tag that was the previous week goes 75% off. And you can get some pretty good things. Oops. Pretty good deals that way. And I don't know if they're actually building the store or if it's going to go into an empty building. I don't know. Because I know the general area that it's going to be, but I don't know exactly where it's going to be. So that is that. Yeah, I mean, not a whole lot is going on. You know, I didn't even talk to you guys right off the bat. I just kind of dove right in. That's kind of impolite. You know, I didn't even, thank you for stopping by. I didn't even thank you guys. So sorry. Because I really do appreciate it when you take the time out of your day to watch my videos. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I so appreciate it. Let's see if I can get these in straight. There we go. And, I was going to say, we've been already talking for a while. Hopefully, you're working on a project already with me, or maybe you're listening to this more as like a podcast and, going for a walk, or maybe you're cleaning your house or doing some sort of project. It seems like for me, if I have to do a chore or a project, sometimes instead of calling it a chore, because a chore sounds, I don't know, more not as friendly as a project. So I like to, put my earbuds in and listen to someone's whip and chat, or sometimes I even will catch a live, and be kind of working along while they are talking. It just makes the time go by faster, I think. And it keeps me company. I'm not by myself, cleaning. It's kind of fun to have, somebody else with you. So I hope I'm keeping you company with whatever you happen to be doing. So I know this morning I got a couple chores done. I vacuumed my rug in the living room and the hardwood, well, not hardwood floors, they're laminate floors. But I need to vacuum the couches and my chair because of Gracie's, all her fur. Need to put some more drills in because she's got a lot of fur. Yeah, she's got a lot of fur. And I think, do you guys, I hope it's not offensive, or I hope you don't care. I want to make a cup of coffee just so that I can have something to drink. My throat's getting dry. And we're just gonna plug in a Keurig K-cup. So hang on a second. But I gotta fill it up with a little more water. So we're gonna give it a little more water. And I'll grab a coffee cup. Oh, so I like all my different coffee cups. I hope you can hear me. I'll show you which one I'm going to use. I like this one. Let me show you what I'm going to use. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, that's like way too big. Wow. That is one big coffee cup. Hang on. Let's pull you out. I'm going to be using this hummingbird. And this came from Hallmark. No, it originally came from Hallmark, but my sister found it for me, I think at one of the thrift stores, or maybe it was the Goodwill outlet, because she knows I love hummingbirds. So that is that. So let me go ahead and get this coffee going. Give me one more second. All right. Thank you for indulging me. I so appreciate that. I should have been more prepared, but I will share. This is the last of my little bag of M&Ms. So this is my little snack tray. So I'll put that off to the side too. We'll have a little snack tray, and I won't eat on camera though. I think I'm pushing the luck at taking a sip of coffee. Okay, here it comes. The Keurig is just about done. There we go. And I tell you, my Keurig is not a fancy one at all. I tried, if we're going to talk squirrel thoughts, I tried, I got one of the fancier ones over at Costco. This was a while ago. And it failed. It quit working. And I returned it, and I got another one, and that one failed. And I thought, well, I can't be playing this game anymore. Luckily, with Costco, you know, you get your money back and there's no problem with it. So I was able to do that. And then I ended up, if you guys saw me make coffee the other day, that model came from, I think, Amazon. And it's one like I had before that I never had any issues with. And I still don't have any issues with this one. And well, you know me, I make coffee, you know, all day long. So that is that. So thank you very much. My throat is a little bit dry from all this talking. And there I go. And we'll just keep on plugging away at these little check marks. And we'll talk, a little bit longer. I don't want to make this video too awfully long, because I haven't really said too much about anything, really. I was, kind of getting back to the thrift stores. I've been kind of bummed. I have not seen any diamond painting related stuff for a very long time. Because in the past, I found diamond dots. I have found, budget friendlies that look like they may have come from Temu or, something like that. I found a light pad before. I did find some drills. They were just packs of drills in a train. Didn't buy it or that. But I tell you, it has been months and months since I have seen anything diamond painting related. Let's see if I can get this in right. Now, I have found a lot of paint by numbers. And I have bought a couple, but I haven't actually done them yet. My son did paint by numbers, and they turned out beautiful. But I just haven't done it. I'm enjoying my cross stitch a lot. And on my last, the Stitch With Me video, I did a little bit more. I guess I could show you that. Yeah, let me show you that. That's fun because I'm happy with how it's starting to turn out. Hang on one sec. Okay, I am back and I'm just going to pull this out a little bit and I'll get my pen so I can show you. This is like the little area down through here that we did on the Whip and Chat. So I worked and I did all of this through here. And then I did all of this along the top. So I'll bring you in a little bit just so you can see it a little bit better. But that's the piece, just the little piece that I've done. I'm stitching in hand. It seems to be more comfortable than on a frame for me right now. And then as you can see, I did up through here too. So that is the little bit of the flower that I've done. Okay, I'm back again and now we'll go back to diamond painting. So I'm super enjoying doing the cross stitch. But sometimes I think I have got so much going on that I'm not getting anything finished. That's why I am trying to concentrate with like one project for the whole week. So that's why I've been working on this one all week long, and I will work on it through the weekend because the weekend is when I can get more done because I've got more time to diamond paint. Usually. Sometimes there's a lot going on and I don't have time to diamond paint. So there we go. So there is that. So next week, I don't know what project I want to work on. So I'm going to put a poll up and along with I think I can stick a picture in the poll. And you guys vote and let me know what you want me to work on. And that's what I'll work on all week long. And then I will show you my progress. Now, of course, diamond painting is not a race. We want to do, oops, I didn't pick up a drill. We want to do it for relaxation for certain. But yeah, you guys will tell me what you want me to work on. And this will be the diamond painting project, and the cross stitch, I will continue working on that one when I can. Oftentimes I cross stitch while I am watching TV and sitting with Gracie because I don't like, I feel kind of bad for her because she likes to snuggle and cuddle and I like to be with her. Because when I diamond paint, she sits under, well, she doesn't sit, she lays in her bed under the table. And then when I work, if I'm working from home, she lays under my desk, but she's not, like right next to me. So I try to spend some time with her. And so when I spend time with her, that's when I can cross stitch because I can stitch in hand with her just right next to me. So that's what I do. So let me get I'll get the poll up. Oops. I'll put the poll up in the channel itself, in the community tab, and you can let me know what you think. And it's going to be a short poll because I need to be able to have it for next week. I should have put this up sooner, but I will put the poll up. Oh goodness, I think I think we're probably looking at maybe 35 minutes or so. Maybe it's 40. I'm not quite certain. I wasn't keeping track from when I paused. I actually had to stop it, so I'm going to splice these two videos together. So I think I will probably just call it a day, and I will get this edited and then get put up on the channel. And I've got some unboxings that I want to do for you too, but I'm been trying to commit more to more whipping chats or stitching chats just to kind of get together and hang out with you guys. So I hope you like that. But I sure am enjoying this one. Oops, I don't need to turn on the light pad. We'll just turn that baby off. I'm going to back this out a little bit. There we go. And I wish you could see how shiny it is. I guess you can a little bit. Hang on, let me move that off to the side. You can kind of see it. You can kind of see it now. Yeah, you can see the shininess on it. Isn't that pretty? I love it. This one definitely I'm going to frame so that I can hang it during the holidays. So that's what I am doing for that. So I want to thank you again for stopping by. I do appreciate every single one of you, especially for, you know, taking time out of your day to be with me. Thank you so much. When I get off here, I'm going to eat my little snacky poo here. Let me know if you have a little snack tray. Do you use the green boats for a snack tray? Or maybe you use a bigger tray? Or yeah, let me know. And what do you snack on when you diamond paint? I know for me, I always have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, always. And then snacks can be, sometimes I'll eat a yogurt, you know, because I don't always do candy, obviously. Or sometimes I'll do some nuts, or trail mix, yogurt. Obviously the yogurt doesn't go in the tray. But you know, things like that and stuff that hopefully I'm not going to spill. And knock wood, I haven't spilled on my paintings. That would be disastrous. Can you imagine that? Spilling food or something on this? Oh boy, that would be bad. But anyway, I hope you have a really great rest of your weekend. And yeah, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your day, do something good for yourself, be kind to everyone, and always remember you're perfect exactly as you are. You don't have to be perfect to be amazing. And do one thing today that your future self is going to thank you for. And I want to really concentrate on this. Let's celebrate everybody's success, you know, because the success is an inspiration to another. And when we cheer each other on, we are strongest. So cheer each other on. Lift somebody's spirits up. Celebrate the small wins. Because it doesn't have to be a big win to celebrate. It can be a small win. So anyway, that's what I got for you today. Take care. Happy diamond painting. Happy crafting. Happy cross-stitching. Happy cooking or baking. Take good care of your fur babies too. We love our fur babies. So anyway, guys, take care. I'm going to talk to you on the next one. Bye, everybody.